top 15 matchup with added intrigue because these two power players in this sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy in play. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions, West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the #1 team in the land, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the bunch formation. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Dropping back, it's Owens looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. It's a quick grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Aggies line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play looking to throw it. Makes the ground. It's Martin. He runs out of bounds. Big gainer there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking for a man. Quick throw over the middle. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Leonard. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to throw. It's Owens. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He finds the running back in the flat.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop?
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Hand off to the back. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Back to pass. It's Owens. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Aggies will line up here on first down and goal. How about this on first and goal? The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They break the huddle for third down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 14, Penn State 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. He's brought down out at the 46.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He breaks through the tackler. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Becoming a solid drive. They get a first down right at the 49. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Throwing for his running back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not quite through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Makes a quick catch. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quick throw caught on the left side. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. With the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Owen. It's caught. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 32.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Crucial third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? He's stopping behind the line. That'll set up fourth down.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Breaks an open space. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. What a catch! He heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Now, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab!
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Powering through. Touchdown, Penn State. He couldn't stop him there.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there, and he hurried. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. He's found some room at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Peterson. Good enough for 1st down yardage. The Aggies looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. 2nd and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. Dropping back. It's Owens. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. As the first down is still going. And he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. It's tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And now the handoff. Powers through the tackle. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and 10 now for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Breaks loose at the 45. That game moves the ball across midfield. First time coming up from the 46.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. On the jet sweep. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. To the air, it's Owens. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made wide open way downfield. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. First down here for this offense. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. And he'll be brought down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that. Made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. caught over the middle. It's Prescorn powering through the defender. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's Owens. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The defense wraps him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Chris, you just can't say enough good things about this defense. Backed up near their own goal line, you're thinking about probably going to give up a touchdown. But instead, not only to stop them, but to come up with a loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway on the 26-yard line is huge.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of three. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game settings before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Dropping back, it's Owens. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He gets loose. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught behind the line. It's Martin. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game. Getting closer to midfield now.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important third down attempt for this offense. And they hand it off to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
That's reeled in. It's Martin. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This quarterback on fire today. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail them. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Now it's second down here. Chewing clock with the running game. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call.
Here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back is having a career game here today. You know, the defense, they've had the entire first half, halftime, to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. If I'm this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. State offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Martin.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. Now rolling out to his left. Looking to make a big play downfield. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Grinding away on the ground. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff again. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.